Hello and welcome to episode 8, the last in the series of Fight to the Death. Today we're going to be looking at Grayson Hunt from Bulletstorm against Marcus Fenix from Gears of War. We're going to be taking a look at their strengths, their weaknesses, their strategies, their mentalities, and anything else that may be influential in the fight. To make this a fair fight, both Grayson and Marcus are only allowed 2 of their default weapons. So let's get on with the tale of the tape. Grayson Hunt, age 30, 6 foot tall, and weighs 200 pounds. A betrayed Confederate assassin who turns on his own handler with the help of his team, who are then exiled for betrayal themselves. An outspoken, loudmouth drunk, he is a mental, ticking time bomb. He can be extremely reckless, often acting first and thinking later. He is also willing to sacrifice anyone and anything to reach his goal. He fights to help forget his past of killing innocents under the order of the Confederation, and his main goal is to avenge all of those that he killed. He is a skilled soldier and a great weapons expert, a leader of his team, and is challenged by his leash to be as imaginative a killer as possible. His main weapon is the Peacemaker Carbine, a standard assault rifle with a charge ability of firing 100 bullets in a single lance of energy, with ability to burn a human down to their skeleton with a single hit. His second weapon will be the Energy Leash. It is made of pure energy and can pull enemies that are caught by it close and cause them to move in slow motion while airborne. Its main attack is the Thumper attack, which can launch enemies into the air and can slam enemies into the ground if already in the air. A notable incident that Grayson has survived is a head-on spaceship-to-spaceship collision and the subsequent fall through the atmosphere and landing on the planet below with no safety gear. Now let's have a look at Marcus Fenix. He's 6'1", aged 35 as of Gears of War 1, and weighs 230 pounds. Another elite soldier, Marcus was made a prison inmate and sentenced to 40 years in maximum security prison after attempting to save his father while on the battlefield. He escaped 4 years later with some help from Dominic Santiago to help fight the Locust. A man whose morality is based on camaraderie and saving others, he fights in the war to help his friends survive. But because of this, he is usually reliant on team and teamwork. He has a fierce temper, but is also very loving and caring towards those who he feels deserve it, such as Dom. Much like Grayson, he's sarcastic, foul-mouthed, and doesn't find it easy to express emotion, and also is a leader of his own squad. His main weapon is the Mark II Lancer rifle. It has reasonable accuracy and firing speed, but the bullet damage is relatively low. It also has very low recoil and the famous chainsaw bayonet attachment. His secondary weapon will be bolo grenades. With varying range due to the strength of the user, it does high to lethal damage upon impact. It is used in the same way as a basic frag grenade. Some notable incidents that Marcus has survived are a helicopter crash and the entire war against the Locust. So let's get this fight underway. Grayson, being a bit faster and a bit more agile, will start the fight off, whipping and attempting to leash Marcus. Marcus would roll and run out of the way, intelligently and swiftly finding cover, and taking a chance to regroup from an early offense by Grayson. Marcus would fire at Grayson with his Lancer, catching him in the stomach. With his resiliency, he'd be able to hide and recover though. A beeping noise will grow closer and closer to Grayson's cover as he slides out the way, narrowly missing a flurry of grenades. Flanking Marcus while grenades rain down, Grayson would leash Marcus towards him. But even in slow motion, Marcus revs his chainsaw bayonet, flying towards Grayson, causing Grayson to slide out the way, firing at Marcus's back, making him once again find cover. As Marcus readies some more grenades, Grayson pulls the crank on his carbine, readying his charge shot. As they both launch their most lethal attacks, the stream of bullets pass underneath the grenades, moving faster and hitting Marcus in the chest, essentially disintegrating his flesh. As the grenades land near Grayson a few seconds later, he leashes the grenades into the air as if they were fireworks, celebrating his well-earned victory. Now, why did Grayson win? Well, Grayson is a lot more ruthless. He's a lot more willing to do things that Marcus probably wouldn't. He's also less reliant on team members who usually have Marcus's back. Also, his lethal attack is much faster, which is actually the determining factor eventually. And also is a lot more durable. He survived 3 completely impossible situations within the space of a minute. Well guys, that is it for this series. But thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the final episode, and I'll see you in series 2 or on my next video. Take care guys. Thank you. Bye.